Dude, what if Silent Hill was created in order to harvest our energies in order to summon the god that they talk about in the video game? You ever think of that? Alright. Hey! Ketchup. AJ, I know that you want to cuddle right now, but we can't. You just have to sit there and be a baby. Here. Look. You can't. Shit. What is that? What's coming? Let me get these bullets. I got handgun bullets. Great. There are documents on the desk. They've got nothing to do with me, though. I was watching a lot of Ragnarok's videos about Silent Hill, and I was like, you're opening my eyes right now, dude. Like, oh my god. Got the tablet of the seductress. Come and get me, bitch. Dude, have y'all noticed that the only monsters you can kill are ones that are like women with their butts out? Because when these things die, they have their butt in the air, and it's like weird and sexual. This game gives me such anxiety. It's been a while since the game is like... Should we touch this toilet again? Oh my god, okay. It's been a while since like a movie or game just like has made me scared outside of playing the game. You know? I'm done, usually when I'm done playing the game I'm like, that was scary, whatever. And now I'm like, dude, fuck. This is not okay. Like I'm still scared. Is that a map? Oh, hell yeah. I got a map of the prison. I hate this. I hate this sounds. I hate everything. Yeah, Silent Hill isn't scary for the sake of being scary. It's scary because it's like has a deeper meaning. And I think one of the reasons why it sticks so wholly in your mind is because usually when people just make games just to be scary, you're like, oh, I'm scared, and then you stop thinking about it after. But because all the scary stuff in this has deeper meanings, your conscious mind, like when you're playing it, you might not like completely absorb it, but your subconscious mind is like, what the fuck did I just see? Like, what does that mean? Because in my opinion, the reason why we're drawn to movies and books and stuff with like deeper meanings and like some symbolism and everything is because we're very deeply empathetic creatures, and so we're always trying to find a deeper meaning in other people's actions so that we can better understand each other. And that's why our brains also really enjoy stories with deeper meanings. I mean, I'm sure there's other reasons, but that's just my opinion. I love horror as an artistic form because I think it allows people to respectfully, I know people are going to be like, what are you talking about respect? But when they go into things like, when a drama has somebody get sexually assaulted, it's like, oh, it's for drama, like whatever. But when a horror movie, one that's like trying to be scary in a real way, not just shock you, has someone get assaulted, I feel like it's like, hey, this is a really horrible thing that's happening. It's not sexual, it's traumatizing and scary. I mean, there's a bunch of slasher films that don't respect that at all, but I think horror is given the allowance to cover subjects and show you the true horror of what that would be like. Looks like I need a lighter. The sound design in this game is absolutely a nightmare to me. I hate this. I hate doing this. I like look forward to playing this game all day, and then once now that I'm playing, I hate that I've made this choice. And I'm sorry if I check the map a lot. It's just something I do. I got a lighter. I hate the sounds in here. I hate them so much. But I also enjoy the campy fun of slashers. Sometimes when I'm really depressed, the only thing that makes me feel better is watching a bunch of people just get completely murdered in like horrendous ways. But it's really weird because I hate watching people suffer. I just want to watch them die. Does that make sense? Oh, thank you for the bits. Much love, Mari. Survive if the game lets you. Yeah. I don't know if this makes sense. I like it when people who deserve it suffer, and I like watching people die. So something like Hellraiser is super cool to me. I love Hellraiser. We're in the women's bathroom, even though we identify as a man. Can we pee? You know, this whole time he hasn't peed. I knock on the door, but there's no answer. I hate that. What does that mean? I wonder if I knock again. I'm scared. Okay, I'm getting out of here. I'm sorry for screaming. That was really scary to me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't like this level. It's too scary. I watched a video by Ragnarox, who said that Pyramid Head was not actually the bad guy in the game, and that Pyramid Head is actually the good guy who's helping James do this. I don't think I could give justice to his video, but I definitely think he's right, and it's a really well done video. It's just called Pyramid Head, period. Just Pyramid Head by Ragnarox. Oh, I scared AJ. He went under the bed. Toluca Lake, the town's main tourist attraction. This clear, beautiful lake has another side as well. It may seem like just a typical ghost story that you might find in any number of old towns across the country, but in this case, the legend is true. On a fog-bound November day in 1918, the Little Baroness, a ship filled with tourists, failed to return to port. A newspaper article from back then simply says, "It most likely sunk for some reason. Despite an extensive police search, not a single fragment of the ship nor any of the 14 bodies of passengers or crew have ever been recovered to this day." In 1939, an even stranger incident occurred. There are many pages torn out. Many corpses rest at the bottom of this lake. Their bony hands reach up towards the boats that pass overhead. Perhaps they reach for their comrades. I got rifle shells. I got a hunting rifle. I got rifle shells. The thing about this game is, when it gives me better equipment, all I think is, why do I need it? I don't want to need it. Okay, only 3 more options. No. Books are scattered all over the bed and floor. Oh my god. On Sacrifice and the Art of Demon Summoning, Tome of the Seer. The Feast of the Succubi, the Fallen Angels of Mercy and Favor. I guess I shouldn't worry about these too much. It definitely seems like you should be worrying about those things. I hate this. I hate this so much. I hate it. Got rifle shells. There are blood-stained clothes here. Ooh, fuck. This is worse somehow. This is worse. Great. Awesome. I assume we just do this. There are 3 ropes hanging from the scaffold. Oh my Hey. Burning Man. Woman in flight. $436 people at the recital. Alright, so the second unlocked cell from the right will hold the item. I got the tablet of the oppressor. Okay, I just need to not be around this sound for a second. It's really freaking me out. There are magazines here, nothing of particular interest. The iron bar is tightly closed. I can't force it open. See ya. This is gonna be fine, right? Nothing bad. I'm just gonna finish the puzzle, right? It's fine. What is the sound that happens sometimes, though? Like, there's a rumbling sometimes, and I hate it. I hate it. I hate the sound. Okay. The sound in the courtyard is invisible monster? Excuse me? Are you being for real? What's coming? Stop. Guys, stop. That's too scary. I give you blood to atone for the 3 sins, is written on top of the painting. Beneath the painting are 3 square depressions. Alright, so I give you blood to atone for the 3 sins. Is written on. Okay. Okay, what is that sound, guys? I don't like it. Is there a certain. I inserted the tablet of the seductress. I inserted the tablet of the gluttonous pig. What? What do I do now? Now what? Now what do I do? I hate this. Mary, why did you send me here? I hate it. I got a horseshoe. There's a cover on the ground, but I can't open it. There's only a depression left where there was probably once a handle. I can't do anything with just this. Is it really gonna be like, you have to use wax to make the handle stick to the fucking door? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, this wax is not enough. If I want to put this wax into the hole, I'll have to melt it first. Oh my god. This is stupid. There's no point in just melting the wax. Okay, so combine, combine, combine. Dude, if it was 2001, I think I would just never have this happen for me. This is stupid. This is bad. This is bad content. Come on. No, who would think soft wax? Never mind. Oh, great. Let's jump into another square. Will you jump in? Yeah, I guess. I hate this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Did that just move, or was it only my imagination? This is so much worse. The corpse smells nauseatingly of rotten flesh. Come on, dude. This corpse into this hole? Okay. There's a hole in the floor. I can't see the bottom. How far does this thing go? Will you go down? Yes. No. I regret this. So much worse. Another hole. Do I really have to drop through it? Will you go down? Yes. Oh no. It's giving me bullets. I've made a huge mistake. I don't know why I committed to playing this game. Oh, a save point. Oh my god, I hate this. This is the worst thing ever. I hate this so much. Alright. Oh, thank you for the bits. Here we go. No, I don't want to go even further. I don't. Is there other way? Is there another way? Oh my god. Okay. Is there a map of this area? Oh my god. This is a nightmare. I hate this. Oh my god. How does it keep getting worse? How does it just keep getting worse? Honestly. No. Oh no. Am I in Pyramid Head's room? David Shears? Oh no, I'm in his room. There's like people chained up upside down. I got a great knife. Oh. This makes me move real slow. Never mind. I'm not gonna... I'm done. I'm done with that area. No, thank you. No! Goodbye. No, it's not. It's not where I need to go. I need to go home. I can't get through here because of the wire stretched across the path. Oh, I thought that would work. I don't want to do this. I want to not do this. I don't... It's fine. Nothing good ever happens in water. Ever. Nothing good has ever happened in water in a video game. Ever. In our entire lives. No. I hate that cube. That cube is sassing at me in the creepiest way possible, and I hate it. I don't like that it's covering its mouth like it's laughing at me in a sassy way. Like someone just like went, I can't, like, I feel like that cube is judging me right now. Wait. I don't like the cube. Can I hit? What? What? No! I hate that. Dude, this is like the movie Cube, but worse and scarier. Oh, it rotates? I think I understand. No, I don't.
You're alive! Maria, I thought that thing killed you. Are you hurt bad?
Not at all, silly.
Maria? That thing, it stabbed you. There was blood everywhere.
Stabbed me? What do you mean?
It chased us to the elevator, and then...
James, what are you talking about?
Just before. Don't you remember?
James, honey, did something happen to you? After we got separated in that long hallway? Are you confusing me with someone else? You were always so forgetful. Remember that time in the hotel?
Maria?
You said you took everything, but you forgot that videotape we made. I wonder if it's still there.
How do you know about that? Aren't you Maria?
I'm not your Mary.
So, you're Maria?
I am. If you want me to be.
All I want from you is an answer.
It doesn't matter who I am. I'm here for you, James. See? I'm real. Don't you want to touch me?
I don't know.
Come and get me. I can't do anything through these bars.
Okay. Stay right there. I'll be there soon.
Weird choice to upskirt, but okay. Now what? I got a wire cutter. I feel like I'm in someone's intestines right now. Oh man. Wait, did I just... Now I'm lost. Which way did I come... Okay. Okay, I haven't been here before because there's a monster. What are you doing in this? Are you scrolling down to the comment section so you don't have to look? You know, it's kind of interesting that they have the monsters here, because then you can be like, have I been here before? No, because I can hear monsters here. I better kill that monster so I don't get confused. Hi, Miss Rat. Thanks for being here. And thanks for enjoying the content. Shit, I don't even know where I am anymore. A save point, which means good and bad things. It's worse.
Daddy! No!
Oh, trigger warning for sexual abuse. There's just not enough room. Get away from me.
Are you okay? Angela, relax.
Don't order me around!
I'm not trying to order you.
So what do you want then? Oh, I see. You're trying to be nice to me, right? I know what you're up to. It's always the same. You're only after one thing.
No, that's not true at all.
You don't have to lie. Go ahead and say it. Or you could just force me. Beat me up like you always did. You only care about yourself anyway. You disgusting pig.
Angela.
Don't touch me! You make me sick. You said your wife Mary was dead, right?
Yes. She was ill.
Liar! I know about you. You didn't want her around anymore. You probably found someone else.
That's ridiculous. I never.
So, after doing some research, I found that a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, but people who are like really into Silent Hill, this isn't actually what she sees. This is what James sees of her nightmare. So that monster, that's like his interpretation in his mind of her sexual abuse. Like, she sees a monster that's similar to that, but it's not the same. Because you'll notice that her monster has the same like aesthetic as his sexual monsters, but when she sees that monster, it's still a monster, but it looks different. On also, like, all these pistons and stuff are supposed to represent, like, again, trigger warning, like, this is all sexual abuse. Her dad and brother used to like rape her all the time, and it wasn't a pleasurable act. It was mechanical and something that she just waited for it to be over. So sometimes, so what he's seeing is completely different from what she's seeing. They're seeing the same objects and the same people and the same places, but they look different. And some people are like, oh, it's alternate universes. It's not alternate universes. It's all the same place, and they're just seeing different things. So it's not that they have different universes. It's that they're all in the same place, and the monstrous energies of Silent Hill make them see different things. So they'll see the same monsters, but just in different filters. Does that make sense? She's real. All the people he sees are real people. The monsters are not real people. Except for Maria. Everyone thinks Maria is not real. They're all in the same place, same buildings, possibly even the same monsters. They just see it differently. Because Angela actually, you know how when we look at everything, everything is all rusted over, bloody, fleshy? When Angela looks at everything, it's on fire. Like, everything is on fire. It doesn't burn her, it just looks on fire. Wow, I hate that. Also, I watched a video by Ragnarox about the significance of squares in the game. And it's supposed to be a reference to alchemy, where people used to think that making a circle with the same volume of as a square was like really hard or impossible, and so they call it squaring the circle because it's supposed to be hard, and the square is supposed to represent his memories, like squaring the circle because he's repressed the memory of something that he's done. In this whole game with the red square saves and the squares everywhere, and all the holes are not holes, they're squares. If you notice, like every time he jumps into a hole, that hole is a square, and there's squares on top of these women's faces and everything. The significance is there. And also, if you look really closely at the nurses and their weird faces, there's a square on top of their mouth. So it's supposed to like represent like him remembering.
Focus on the save points from Silent Hill 2, why he made them red. Before I attempt my explanation, the assumption was that the human soul would transmutate through experience, much like a metal would supposedly transmutate. If the philosophy populate the inner ring of the Order's crest, the halo of the sun. The symbols refer to various ingredients, marks the halfway point of the 7-step alchemical process, as well as the midpoint in the hero's journey. On top of this picture appears halfway through the first Silent Hill game.
Confirmed. If that's there, then it's there.
7 steps of alchemy are reflected in the symbols of the circle. Several centuries ago, there was a mathematical puzzle discovered to be impossible. Using only a straight edge and a compass, one must create a square with the same internal area as a circle. Nowadays, we can do this with the use of calculators and irrational numbers. Nothing. An impossibility. But again, there is an external meaning as well as an internal meaning when it comes to alchemy. According to Carl Jung, squaring the circle in psychological terms referred to bringing something from unconsciousness into consciousness. Think about it. If the beginnings of alchemy involved creating something material, something ordered, out of chaos, out of nothingness, one could do the same thing internally. One could bring something that is unconscious into conscious territory. One could find something in the black, mysterious void of our unconscious and bring it into the light. For example, when you were a child, maybe you were chastised for stealing cookies from the cookie jar. Squaring the circle. There is a common alchemical phrase that goes as such, Insterquilinis invenitur. This translates to in filth it will be found. To Jung and the alchemists, this meant that what you want to find most will be located where you least want to look. In my opinion, the hell and confronting incubus square, James says looking at it makes him feel like someone is groping around inside his skull, swollen head under the pillow. One can deduce that the of suffocating the square is red, and why it covers the mouth of the bubblehead nurse, Masahiro Ito gives us a hint. The meaning of the head of the bubblehead nurse is representative of suffocated Mary's swollen head under the pillow. One can deduce that the reason why the red square is in front of the nurse's face is because the forces of Silent Hill are trying to remind James that he suffocated his wife with a pillow.
Wait, hold on. Can I read this? Oh. Dead men, swinging in a tree. How many dead men do you see? Tongue turned blue and face gone gray. Watch them as they twist and sway. The first one killed the butcher man, then cooked him in the frying pan, served him to his hungry guests, and gave them seconds on request. Well, they're just being generous, and I think they're innocent. The next one, with his smile and sweets, stole poor children off the streets. To men who dressed unsavory, he sold them into slavery. Ugh, no, that's a bad one. Breaking into a home at night, the thiefy had a nasty fright. Filled his foolish head with ale, woke in the morn in the county jail. Well, that guy's just, compared to the other people who fed human flesh and sold children into sex slavery, this guy just had a wild night. The artist with his daunting skill tried his hand at painting bills, but caught in rain he was undone when the ink he used did start to run. Right, it keeps getting less and less bad. With promises of great return, taking gold he did not earn, bundled it up out of sight, quietly slipped off into the night. Okay, that's a life ruiner. That guy's ruining lives. 3 houses into ashes burned. The sheriff, with no place to turn, did spy a stranger into his town, locked him up and beat him down. Dead men, swinging in a tree. How many dead men do you see? 6 feet long and 6 men wide. Round their necks the new speed tide. His face is covered with a piece of paper. There's something written on it. This man was hanged for the crime of murder. Justice and revenge have been served. Ah, here we go. It's interesting because they're called men, but they kind of look a little feminine. But I guess it's because they're in dresses. That must be another, like, symbolism thing. This man was hanged for the crime of swindling. Justice and revenge have been served. This man was hanged for the crime of thievery. Justice and revenge have been served. This man was hanged for the crime of arson. Justice and revenge have been served. I think the arsonist is innocent because all the other stories are like, they did it. And the arsonist, they're like, the sheriff found him in town and he was weird, so we locked him up. This man was hanged for the crime of kidnapping. Justice and revenge have been served. This man was hanged for the crime of counterfeit justice and revenge has been served. What, counterfeit? Hold on. I said counterfeit justice. This man was hanged for the crime of counterfeiting. Justice and revenge have been served. Alright, I think the arsonist is innocent. Let me check one more time. I got the key to the persecuted. I got the key of the persecuted. The paper that was covering the corpse's face is lying here. I used the key of the persecuted. You know what's a really good game that's like Silent Hill but has the worst combat in the world is Rule of Rose, which I did play for the channel. So if you'd like to see me losing my mind, watch that. I tried to play it twice. There's one playlist where I fucking gave up, but there's a second playlist where I actually finished the game and I almost ripped my own face off because it was so frustrating, but the story was so good. Rule of Rose is a really great game to watch, horrible game to play. You can find that under Mari content and just scroll to the side and you'll see a playlist of me finishing the game. You used to fall asleep listening to that stream? Did you have like horrible nightmares? Rule of Rose was like Silent Hills, you go, what? This is scary. Rule of Rose, you go, this is scary, and also, what the fuck are they doing? It's basically Lord of the Flies, but with girls in an orphanage. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's Lord of the Flies with girls in an orphanage. God damn it, Maria, you dead
Maria?
again?
Maria, no! What happened to you? Why? Why? Mary.
Got over that fast. Being Maria sucks. Hey, she's got Louboutin shoes. I don't think, you know, her life is that bad. No, they're like stalking me up right now. I don't know how I feel about this. There's a name inscribed on the tombstone. Miriam K. Traitor. It's too scratched up to read. Walter Sullivan. Hey, isn't that the bad guy from, or something from Silent Hill 4? An epitaph is incredible here. An epitaph is inscribed here. This felon drank one last bottle of ale before he was executed and laid here to his eternal rest. Eddie Dombrowski. Ooh, shit. Angela Orozco. James Sunderland. Oh, guess we better jump in. Will you go down? Yes. No, come on. Can we just have can we like have a normal time? Can we like chill and be come on. Can there just be a moment where everything isn't just the worst? No, No! No! I don't want this. Turn it off. Dude. No. No.
Eddie? What are you doing?
What does it look like? He always busted my balls. You fat, disgusting piece of shit. You make me sick. Fat ass, you're nothing but a waste of skin. You're so ugly, even your mama don't love you. Well, maybe he was right. Maybe I am nothing but a fat, disgusting piece of shit. But you know what? It doesn't matter if you're smart, dumb, ugly, pretty. It's all the same once you're dead. And the corpse can't laugh. From now on, if anyone makes fun of me, I'll kill him. Just like that.
Eddie, have you gone nuts? I knew it.
You too. You're just like him, James.
Hey, I didn't mean anything.
Don't bother. I understand. You've been laughing at me all along, haven't you? Ever since we first met. I'll kill you, James!
It's on now. That's right, you better run after I fucking... Yeah, come at me, shoot me. Not so far. You know, you may have a gun, but I have a bigger gun. My boomstick is bigger than your boomstick. Oh.
Do you know what it does to you, James? When you're hated, picked on, spit on, just because of the way you look? After you've been laughed at your whole friggin' life? That's why I ran away after I killed the dog.
Oh, trigger
Ran
warning.
away like a scared little girl.
Animal abuse.
Yeah, I killed that dog. It was fun. It tried to chew its own guts up. Finally died all curled up in a ball. Then he came after me. I shot him too, right in the leg. He cried more than the dog.
I'm gonna fucking kill this dude. Nothing
He's gonna
excuses
have a
puppy
hard time
abuse.
playing football on what's left of that knee.
You think it's okay to kill people? You need help, Eddie.
Don't get all holy on me, James. This town called you too. You and me are the same.
True.
We're not like other people. Don't you know that? Let's party!
Eddie? Eddie? I killed a human being. A human being.
Real human being.
Mary. Did you really die 3 years ago?
Oh, ironic Ironic Onion says Eddie and Angela kind of represent the opposite ways of handling trauma, where Eddie projects his hatred outwards and Angela directs it inwards, which are noticeably gendered. That's true, dude. That's fucking true. How much of the game do you guys think is left?